What's up, everybody? This is D from Brooklyn. And for today's Sunday swim, I thought I'd hit you with a few quick winter tips to help you out with your aquarium. So check it out, grab a snack, let's go.
From this moment on, you will now be known as Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh ha ha!
Welcome, brother Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh ha ha!
Enough with the shark bait.
Sharkbait! Ooh, but
Did you know that during the winter time, your heater can run up to 75% more than it does in the summer? You can easily remedy this by checking the thermostat that heats your room or home. By making a slight adjustment, your heater can take half of the day off and maintain a stable, constant room temperature. This goes doubly true for people that have their tanks close to a heating source such as a radiator or a window. Smaller tanks like beta tanks and tanks under 10 gallons can be greatly affected, and due to this, you have to do diligence in making sure that you add additional fresh water to replace all the water that lost due to evaporation. Do you run a screen top over your reef tank or an open top cube or rimless tank? Do you notice that your evaporation is growing faster and faster than your auto top off can keep up? Well, I got a solution. Try keeping a separate sheet or glass cover for your tank just for the winter months. Having glass over your tank during the winter months can greatly help you reduce the amount of evaporation in your tank. It can also help you maintain a more stable temperature in the tank during the winter months due to the increased amount of heat in the room and displacement of fresh water from your saltwater system. Good to have, easy to keep. Back in the summertime, you can remove it or you can just leave it all year long, but this will greatly help you maintain a stable environment in your system. Do you guys use house plants or submerged plants to maintain nutrient levels in your tank? Well, let me tell you, the winter months are the best time to start looking at trimming those plants. During the winter months, you'll start to see plants like pothos get leggy, showing less leaf growth and more stem growth. Well, this is the time you want to trim that growth off, give your plants the ability to absorb more nutrients through the roots, and provide for a stable, more healthy aquarium for your plants and your fishes. During the springtime, you'll start to see this growth grow back in the sign of leaves and buds, and you'll be much more happier with the outcome. Never trim the roots during the winter. Wait until you start seeing signs of new growth in the spring or summertime to decide to trim that really leggy root growth. You'll be much more happier with the outcome. Another fun tip: pointing one or more of your power heads towards the surface of your tank will help you maintain a stable pH during the winter months. Did you know that pointing one of your power heads toward the surface of the water increases your gas exchange and helps displace carbon dioxide from your water? Removal of the carbon dioxide excess helps maintain a higher pH level in your tank. It also helps increase the gas to air exchange ratio in your tank during the winter months, because in the winter we spend much more time indoors, increasing the levels of CO2 in the room, and this helps you remove it from your tank. Well, this brings me to my last and final tip of the winter. What to do with the tank? Well, you're sitting in the house, you don't have much to do. This is the perfect time to assess the placement of rock and everything else in the tank. I know a lot of you out there are big proponents of doing fewer water changes, but during the summer months when the temperatures are high and fish are more active, it is much more necessary to do the water changes because the fish are more active, building up more waste. You're home during the summer feeding them a lot more often, and this can lead to great algae spikes, phosphate spikes, and excess nutrients in the tank. But in the winter, when the fish metabolism is a little bit slower, I know we don't really see that because we maintain the same temperatures in the tank all year, but we don't take under consideration that the room is hot in the summer and therefore the temperature in the tank is much higher in the summer than it is in the winter. So take this time to assess the rock placement, check out the circulation in your tank, and see how your corals respond to any changes in water parameters or temperature levels in the tank. I hope these tips help you guys out. This is D from Brooklyn. Always changing, always adapting, studying, learning. My goal always to learn something new and spread it on, help the next man. Till next time, this is D from Brooklyn. Keeping my sanity by keeping my aquariums and trying to help a few people in the process. So, till next time, love, peace, and hair grease. See ya.